Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the new world of poetry. This is Mystic Rose here to read some fine poetry for you this afternoon. The first one I'm going to read is entitled The Warrior in Me. Oh, how I remember the lemon sun as it jittered through the morning sky. The year was 1965. Mom and Dad became proud owners of their first home. The address was painted in red over a plank of wood, 1986 2nd Avenue. Here was the city shelter that was to host our childhood prams and dreams. Fentex knitted blankets and the linoleum floors that were used for mini slides. Mother's vanilla cookies dipped in ice-cold milk and afternoon soups. I grew up knowing love, and that was the ultimate. Inside this world of buzz today, I wish to cultivate all the things my past could not obscure nor oblate, like how many blessings landed on my empty plate. I recall Father's footsteps, the flash of his light and his beautiful eyes. Each time he entered a room, summer emerged and winter fell away from the room. He was a hero of holy spaces, an astronaut of stars, with many satire faces. As we played footsie, we watched the sun build one last garland of love. Then slowly, the sun set to the west, leaving us bathed in linen shivers of nothingness. I grew up volatile as a seasonal butterfly. I used my imagination and believed I could fly. Yesterday's journey followed like a feathery sigh. It lingered into tomorrow, but I never asked it why. Oh, how I remember the warrior in me, the one that sang and wrote poetry. I recall strong little legs, flashlight peaks, and a diary book that spoke for me. I remember being young, 12 years old, and sometimes it's very difficult when you are young to express how you feel, sometimes out of fear, sometimes out of shyness. So me and my diary were best friends back then. And I'm glad because that's how I became a writer. That was my first idea of what it would be like if one day I grew up and became a writer. And to tell you the truth, I think that healed me more than anything else in this world is my writing. The next poem is entitled In the Shelter of Their Wings. And here we're talking angels. Thank you, angels, for the healing you sent my way. I am grateful for the presence of your light and your touch. Every whisper to my heart brings peace to my inside. Thank you, angels, for always protecting me each day. Angels are special beings of light that heal the soul, noble ethereal luminates that body deep mystique. Goodness follows them everywhere they go. They are eager to help and always have an interest of heart. Loving and full of light, they use their wings to sustain us. They are the invisible friends who care for us. Thank you, angels, for the compassion that you show. I appreciate your visits and your steady presence here. As you pitter-patter in my soul, I feel an angelic pride. Thank you, angels, for always sheltering me. Amen. I'm sure many of you have had experiences of having someone watch over you and you felt the presence of your guardian angel around you. It is amazing that when we have faith and we believe, doors open for us and we are never, never alone. And now to end this session of poetry, I will end with a third poem entitled Simplicity of Flowers. The simplicity of a flower makes us realize that life is also straightforward. It is us who complicate the matter by insisting on our own determined way. Look at the way the bumblebee tumbles and lands on the chosen flower. I am sure it did not stop to think of all the things that it ought to be done. The will of the wind, the will of the soul, both are flying high in the sky. So when life's turbulence arrives at your door, will it be push or pull? Let's ease into it with easiness, mindful, but free of complexity. Let's laugh a little while we are here and make our nest in nature. Let's love the best we know how and go back to school once in a while. The simplicity of a flower makes us realize that life should never be forced. It is meant to be lived uncomplicated, truthfully honest, and uncoerced. Yes, life has been a simplicity of happenings, but at the same time, it can get very complicated. So remember to live in the beauty of the moment. And now to end the session, there'll be a little bit of music. It is called The End of a Rainbow by Earl Grant. I wish to thank you all for being into my world for a little while, and I love being into your world. So please join me for each session. Until next time, be well, stay healthy, and always remember, laughter is the best medicine. So is affection and love. Big hugs.
At the end of a rainbow, you'll find a pot of gold. At the end of a story, you'll find it's all been told. But our love has a treasure our hearts can always spend, and it has a story without any end. At the end of a river, the water stops its flow. At the end of a highway, there's no place you can go. But just tell me you love me, and you are only mine, and our love will go on till the end.